Okay, so as you know, to log on the system, you go to netacad.com. You go to netacad.com. Please mute yourself. Uh, Mute yourself. What is this one? No, sorry. Made a mistake. Mute all. It's this one I wanted. Okay. Okay, so to log on your system, as you know, you open a web page. On top, you tap netacad.com, and on top right, you click on login. And normally, you can use Google and continue, or if you want to use your email address. If you forgot your password, you can create a password. You click on the reset password, and you follow this step. We're going to ask you to create a password. Then when you create your password, it's here, and login. So normally everyone should be in, because yeah. So when you're in, you'll say my learning on top here. Okay, mine is because it's a teacher. So you can go my learning, and you'll see IT essentials. IT essentials. But this one is the teacher's way. I'm going to go to your course. Your course is IT essentials here. So today we start chapter 1. So please start what does it mean? If I teach you Monday, chapter 1 and chapter 2, then during the week, come here and start reading, make your own notes, and also do the chapter exams. Chapter exams, you can do them many times. So when you do, I can come here and see who is doing his chapter exams. It's not compulsory, but it's good for your own knowledge. So when I check here, 5 people did already. Congratulations. So well done, Brigitte, Jency, Lorraine, Jonathan, and Sephora. You see. So they did. You can do it many times. Each 100 times, you see. But you must know, you must understand, you must take some notes. It's for your own knowledge. So please do your chapter exams. It's very, very important. That will help you for your final exam. Because when you finish the course, at the end, we have a big exam, a 2-hour exam. When you pass, then Cisco will issue the certificate. So you see here, if I say Bale Marabi, if I click on it, and I say complete, it means this student did all the final exam, the end of course survey, all the chapter exam, did everything. Me, the teacher, I'm happy. I mark as complete, then the certificate will be issued. Let me go to the other classes. I'll show you an example. If I go to class CCNA 1, to the previous class, this one we started in January, we finished in March. You see this, guys. If I go to gradebook, if I go to gradebook, you see, Priska Kenga, she did the final exam. You see here the final exam. She did the end of course survey, and I didn't mark as complete. So please make sure you finish all your chapter exams, you finish everything nicely. Then if I mark, then you'll see that the system will generate your certificate. You see, for example, so you can download, you can print. This one for GMSC, this one is for who? So these are the certificate that you'll be receiving in your profile. So you keep this digital certificate in your NETA card. If you want the printed one, and when I sign and everything, is only for students who come to the graduation at the end of the year. So for this student coming, then I print, I sign, I stamp. But if you cannot come, it's fine. You can still see all your certificate in your profile. So always, guys. So now these guys, they are now doing CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate, the second course to become IT professional network engineers. These guys, Ilunga also is registered for the Cisco CCNA. Mutombo, yeah. So you have many people from DRC, Zimbabwe, and Burundi also, Tanzania, and also some guys in UK from time to time. Yeah. So it's a very nice course, and it's very helpful for your career. We never know in this life you can get a good opportunity. It's good when your CV is ready or you have your certificate, you can start work. And it's also international. You can go anywhere in this world, it's recognized. So if you go on top right, you see my picture or your name. When you click on it, you go to badge and certificate. Before that, you see update profile. So click on it to make sure that your names are correct, because it's the same way it will appear on your certificate. You see here, make sure that your name are correct, because it's the same way it will appear on your certificate. Okay. Then here, all your badge, all your certificate that you'll get will appear here. So if you pass more than if you pass 50%, you'll get only one certificate. You see. If you get more than 70%, you'll get what? A certificate plus a badge. This badge you can also download. It's a second certificate. That's why I encourage everyone to get more than 70% for you to get your certificate plus your digital badge. It's a very important. This one, when you click on it, it's going to ask you to download another certificate. If you click on it, gladly sign in. You see, sign in. You see, and you follow the step. Okay, so when we reach there at the end of the course, I can help you. So it's a very, very good course. And after that, if you want to continue with the Cisco CCNA, that will start in September, please do it. Invest in your future. Me, when I came to South Africa, I come from Didier Drogba country. For those who knows Didier Drogba, I came to South Africa for these courses, especially for Cisco CCNA, and I got a good job. That's why I do encourage anyone, please invest in your future. It's not money you're losing, you're investing, and you'll get it back when you start working. We never know in this life, so it's good to be ready. Then, so when you're in your NETA cards, we're going to start chapter 1 today. Very, very important. Yeah, I think this one, your course. You click on chapter 1. Then you start reading, and there is nothing. Everything is here. All the content. Me, when I come, I give you the big picture. The big picture. So on the right side, so on your left side, why this one is like that? I know. Let me check. Chapter 1, yes. Yes. This is how it is. admit, admit. So on your right, on your left side, you'll see some sections, and on your right side, you see the content. It's very important when you start a chapter to focus on the introduction. The introduction will start guiding you why you should learn this chapter and what you're going to learn. So never skip the introduction. Very, very important. Also, at the end of the chapter, you have a summary. You see, what did you learn in this chapter? You see, and also some tests. We call it a quiz. This one you can do it many times. It's not for grading, but just to test your knowledge. When you click on it, see which three, you can say one, one, one. For example, when you are done, you can click submit. You move to question number 2. You read. When you're done, submit. You move to question number 3. You can come back again if you want to, or you can skip your question. You can do it next time or later. You can skip this one. It will move to another question. You can skip. And when you are done, you can come back until you find and you submit, you see. So at the end, when all the 15 questions are finished, you're going to say, do you want to submit your exam? You say yes. Then when you submit, you can go to your gradebook on top right. You click on gradebook. Then if I see for Balema, for example, then you'll see all your marks. You'll see chapter 1, you'll see your marks. I'm going to show you for some other students so that you'll see. So if I go to previous class, I go to another, let me go back again, back, back again. Okay, let me close this one. So if I go to a previous class, IT Essentials on yours. Okay, if I click this one, these guys, and I go to gradebook, and I say, for example, Sarah. Sarah, if I click on her name, you see, it shows when she did her exam. So she did module 1 exam on the 24th of February, and this is her marks, you see. You see. So anything you do yourself, you could see your mark, your results automatically. So it's a very nice course. Please take it seriously. So today we're going to do chapter 1. Very, very important. If I click here. Yeah, so you start reading. You click on chapter 1, module 1, and you start reading. So after the introduction, you go to the other section, personal PC safety. You read, you scroll down, you see. Sometimes you have some videos. And yeah, I'll give you the big picture. Then during the week, yourself, you read. Please study a minimum 1 hour per day. A minimum 1 hour per day. It will help you. And you see. After that, you have another section, 1.2 PC component. You see, you can read. Then another section, 1.3 computer disassembly, summary, and module exam. Okay. So let's start. So remember, I sent you some questions in the WhatsApp group. So this question will help you to focus more on what is the most important. So after you study chapter 1, you should know the definition of a computer. You see, if I go personal computer introduction, let me see. You see, if you read, all these questions are taken from the course. It's not something that I did create. It comes from the course. So I come here and say, okay, this one, what question I can ask? You see, I take this one and I say, what is a computer? And I ask you here, you see, what is your definition of a computer? So if you study, if you watch this video, you should know the definition of a computer. You see. Next is what? Electrical and ESD safety. So, okay, this one is also important. Let me ask the student a question on that, you see, for the own revision, you see here. And I say, describe personal computer safety. You see, so all these answers are in here, you see. Electrical ESD safety, you see. So you read, you don't need to memorize. No, we are not in high school to memorize. No. For us, we understand and we try to put it down, to write down our own summary, something you think it's good for you. You make your own notes. If you want, you can copy paste or I don't know. You can make your own summary. When at the end of the page, you can get some quiz. You can do it many times. For example, they ask you, this quiz is to check if you did read on top here. You can do it many times. So there is a question. I think this is the answer. I think you click inside and you click on the other. I click and I click. Yeah, you click. It's up to you when you must choose the correct answer and you submit. This is what you did. You can close to make sure if it's correct. You can say show correct answers, and this is the correct answer. You can use it as your summary, your own notes. You see, you can change it, you can reset and do it again many times. It's not for grading, it's to check. So always quiz, please do them. It will help you. When you are done, you can go to section 1.2, PC component. You see, there are a lot. That's why I say, please read, study 1 hour per day. 1 hour per day. Because each week we'll be doing 2 chapters. So if I teach Monday, chapter 1 and 2, during the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, study chapter 1. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, study chapter 2. And you also do your exam if you want to. The exam, you can do them now or anytime later. Do that, it will be fine. Else, when we are busy with chapter 10, it's now you didn't understand chapter 1. You see? And anytime you have questions, you can contact me in WhatsApp, or you can also post in the group and we'll help each other. So all these questions are designed to guide you to understand more or to focus on what is the most important. So after a chapter, I'll be sending you this. You don't need to send me your answer yourself. You go back to the course, all the answers are there. For example, write 3 types of PC cases. All right, 3 types of PC cases. Now I'm lost. Yeah, okay. You see, if you go to section 1.2, you see cases. When you click on it, we have 4 types of cases. Horizontal case, you click here. Full tower, full size tower, compact tower, you see, and all in one. So everything is here with well explained, you see. So all these questions are there to help you to focus on what is the most important, and also for you to make your own notes and your own summary. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to help you. What is a computer? So a computer is an electronic device that we use to work with. We can do many things. You can use Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint. You can play music, watch videos, do anything. So electronic device that we use to work. You'll get more the correct the correct if you watch the video. What is a computer? If you watch, we're going to explain more here. You see? So a PC, normally everyone will know. Now, describe personal computer safety. Because we are touching an electronic device, we have power inside. So it's good to be very safe, especially if you want to open it. If you want to open a PC, it's good to be careful. You have your video where we explain what a computer is in your network card. Then electrical safety, never remove the power supply where the power comes in, never remove. Only a electrician can do that because they know, they have been trained for that. Touch what not to touch. So please never touch. In your network card, you get and also we have something called ESD, electrostatic discharge. Sometimes when you want to open your door, you get a shock. It's because of okay, these are the physics. Plus and minus when we okay, anyway. So ESD can occur when there is a buildup of electric charge that exists on a surface. Okay. So sometimes you can get electrocuted if you open a PC to do some stuff. So in case you want to open, you must get some safety measures. For example, if you can also do some research. You can go to YouTube. You can go to YouTube, for example. And you can type, for example, ESD computer, ESD computer, and you press enter. And you'll see a lot of videos. 1 second, let me check them. 1 second, I'm checking something. Who's calling me? Short videos, ESD. I press enter. You see, you need to protect yourself in case you want to open a PC and do whatever you want to do. Yeah, what is ESD? You see, all this stuff. It's good to add computer. If not, we're going to show you some video. You see, yeah, you see what is so. Let me reply to this guy. He cannot connect or what? One second. Yes, Ngabe cannot connect. Sorry, there's some people. Now, so sometimes if you want more info, you can go to YouTube and to check more information. You see, electrostatic discharge. You see, what is ESD? You see. So in case you don't understand something, you can go and do some research. Some short videos will explain. An IT technician or engineer also does some research and to understand more, and you must document, you must write it down. For example, my CCNA class, you see, I write everything down. You see, I document. For example, how to configure. You see, I document. If I see something very important, I open my Microsoft Word document, yeah, doc, and I make my own summary. If you see something important, document it. It's very important. So this course, after it's 3 months, even if we finish, I will allow you to still access it for another 6 months. Mm. So even if we finish everything, I will allow you to still access it for 6 months for you to go again step by step. You take your time to read again, because my goal or our goal with Scalabrini is not to, no, you're here to give you the knowledge. So the first part, 3 months, we teach you, you do exams, you get a certificate, we are done. Then yourself, you go back again to read, take your time to make some notes and all this stuff. For students who continue with the Cisco CCNA, I open for them for 1 year because we're going to do another course. Yeah. So let's continue. At the end, so when I'm done, you'll be free to ask questions. PC component, what is inside a PC? First thing first, the size of a PC, the cases. We have horizontal, full size. You see, in the old days, it was like that, but nowadays we are very small. So you should know the different type of cases. According to the case, what is the box that will bring power in the PC? We call it the power supply. We have different types. It depends on the size of your PC and the motherboard. When the power is in, you need to bring power to some component in the PC. So we use some connectors. You bring a cable to connect maybe the CPU. It means you bring power to the CPU. If another part need power, you use another connector, and you see. So in your NetAcad, you'll see what I call NetAcad is your learning materials. Your, yeah. This one is called Network Academy. Your course, your online course materials is called NetAcad. So I continue. Motherboard, very, 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 very important. When you have your PC, all the components in your PC will be here. So because a mom has a lot of children, so this guy will host a lot of kind of children. That's why we call motherboard. So it's very, very important. I'll show you a good example in if I go to Google. Me, I like doing some research. Motherboards, if I go to image. So when you open your PC, you'll see such thing inside with a lot of component. Yeah, this one, yeah, this one's quite clean. Yeah. When you open your PC, you'll see that guy. You see, and you have a lot of component inside. You see here the CPU, and so each section you need to know them because it's the same in our cell phone, it's the same in smart TVs, it's the same in laptops and PCs. The motherboard. Yeah, so when you open your PC, you'll see all these things inside. At the bottom, you see it's green, and we have a lot of components that you should know. So what are these components? The main ones is here. The main one that you should know as an IT technician, when you finish, your title is IT technician or desktop support engineer. This is your title. Inside we have what we call the CPU, central. It's the brain. It's the brain. It's where the PC thinks. Yeah, the CPU. The RAM, always, I'll send you some pictures a bit later, is the eyes of the PC. Is these devices, the RAM, let me show you some, yeah, something like that. You buy them and you plug them inside. You see, you plug them here. That's why the technical sessions is very important. Where we meet, I bring equipment and I'll show you. Hi guys, yes, in NetAcad you did study a motherboard, but now physically this is a motherboard. This is what we call the RAM. This is what we call the CPU. This is what we call, so if I go to my website, Learn Networking Academy. So anything you study, you study, let's say theory here. When we meet one Saturday month, I bring equipment for us to, let me allow someone in. Someone want to log in. Okay, let me put it here. Networking. I bring the equipment and you see yourself, you touch, and I ask you questions. So you see here, for example, this is a motherboard, and students are now, they work in groups, and I say, okay, you guys show me where is the CPU? What is the CPU? And where is, for example, the CMOS? Where is, you see? So when we meet physically, I bring so that you can see, you can touch, you can, yeah, you see. That's why it's important. If you can come, it's fine. If you cannot come, so Scalabrini want to meet everyone. It's not compulsory on Friday, this week, Friday at Scalabrini. Scalabrini want to meet everyone day. If you're working, go to work. It's not compulsory, it's optional. If you're not working or you are free, please come because Scalabrini want to see you, to meet you, to greet you. And I will also do a course introduction. I'll bring some equipment for you to see. We meet at Scalabrini once. Only, that's all. To say hi, hello, who is Mr. Max, who is who. Then, one Saturday a month, we meet where I bring also equipment and we work together. In the old days, we were doing as collaborating, but a lot of people were saying, Mr. Max, we work in the morning, we cannot come. That's why I shift to Saturday. Yeah, this is a motherboard with all the components. You should be knowing all the components because it's the same thing in a cell phone, in a smart TV, laptop, and all this stuff. So you'll be working in groups, in teams like these guys. So here is Saturday. Where is it? This one. Okay, these ladies also will work in groups. And I ask questions. Who is the team leader? Show me what. We can. Uh, so it's very important, guys. It's very helpful. So you see here, the team leader was explaining because he has more knowledge. So when you work in teams, you can share your knowledge, and because I ask questions, please focus on ABCD. So it's a very nice, yeah. Yeah, so Saturdays, if you can come, please come. It's very important. It's only 3 Saturdays, one Saturday a month. We meet to do some labs, practicals, and other stuff. Okay, we continue. So as a IT technician, you should be knowing the main part of a motherboard. You should know the CPU and where the CPU is, what is a RAM, where to find it, where to put them, expansion slots. This one, you see. If, for example, you want to watch TV on your PC, you buy a TV card and you plug it here. If you want to play games or listen to music or what, you buy and you plug it here. What is the BIOS? All this stuff will do. The BIOS is the manufacturer, a program that we put inside for all these components to work together, to understand each other, the BIOS. SATA is for the hard drive where you're going to save your data and other stuff. So you should know at least 5 components of the motherboard. We'll explain each of them now. So if you go in your NetAcad, we're going to explain each of these sections. So we have different type of motherboard according to how big is it. It depends on the manufacturer and what. So you'll get also. Now we're going to explain each of them. What is a CPU? Let me make it short. Is the brain of the PC, where everything is, let's say, calculation and mathematics stuff. The brain. We put it here. You could read more information. Now, because it thinks too much, it gets hot, and it can get, if it is no cooling system, you can lose it. It can die or can get destroyed. So we need a system to cool it down. You can use a case fan or a heat sink. So you can read this 1 minute and we continue. Okay. In the meantime, I'm helping people who are struggling. Okay. So cooling system will help the CPU to cool down. Else, memory. If you have your monitor and you cannot see anything on your monitor, it means the RAM is faulty or it's dead. You need to replace. So the RAM is something like that. The day we meet, I'll bring some RAMs. You'll see. They are there to. Let me go to Google. Or you can go to YouTube. You can go to YouTube and you can type RAM, PC RAM, PC RAM, and press enter. You see, you have some short videos, what is RAM and what it does. So please do some research from time to time, some short videos, you'll understand more. You see, memory in a desktop, you see. You see. So it's very important. So the RAM, they allow you to display something in the screen. If no RAM, your monitor will be black. You say, really, nothing is, I cannot see anything. It's black and what? It's the RAM. So he's responsible to display something. The ROM, so this one, the RAM, if the power goes off, you lose everything. But the ROM is also a memory, power or no power, it's still there. It will store a program from the manufacturer to allow anything to work properly. That we must use is the RAM. You can read this one quickly, 1 minute, and you continue. Okay, we continue. At the end of the session, you can ask your questions. Now here we'll explain some type of ROMs in your NETA card, some type of RAMs. When you buy a PC, the user manual will explain which type of RAM can fit on your PC. You can say, okay, only DDR4 SD RAM can fit. If you want to change, only this one. If you buy something else, it won't fit. So you get more explanation about all these guys. If you want to, this adapter card, if you want to use internet on your PC, you must buy a network interface card. If you want to play videos, games, you must buy a game card or TV card or anything you want. As extra, you can buy and plug in your PC in the extension slot. You can also read this one, very important. Okay. So even if you miss a session, we all recordings are here. I'll send you the links. I'll send you the recordings. All you can also find them in my YouTube channel. I'll send you the link. You go to playlist. When you go to playlist, you go to IT Essentials and previous recordings from previous classes. You can find them here. According to here for chapter 6, IT Essential chapter 1, or chapter 14. Depending on the chapter, everything is here for other recordings. So even if you miss a session, you can still watch them here. Okay, we continue. We are almost done. Yeah, so you buy this card and you plug them in the extension slot. So I'll show you later also. Now, if you want to save your data, you can save on hard drive. Or in the old days, you can save them on a CD, you can burn them on a CD or DVD or tapes. Reason we don't do anymore, we save them on hard drive or external hard drive. So we have different types. So here we're going to explain more information on what. You don't need to memorize it. You can read once, twice to get an idea. The most used nowadays is SSD. The new version of hard drives are called SSD. We are more powerful and what. You can read this one, very important, and we continue. So from time to time, I'll ask you to read. While you're busy reading, I'm checking the WhatsApp group if someone is having issues to help them. So we continue shortly. Okay. So there are many things. It's a lot, so you don't need to memorize, just read and focus, especially on the questions I send to you, because at least it will help you to focus on what is the most important. Like here, for example, what a motherboard, what a motherboard is, what is a CPU, and the two types of cooling systems, you see. What are the two types of PC memory? We have ROM and RAM, and in each of them you have some different types. Write an example of 3 example of each. Why CPU and RAM are important for a PC? The RAM will help to display something on the monitor. CPU is the brain. If there is no CPU, nothing will work. You see. Where can you store your data from your PC? You can store on a SSD hard drive or external hard drive, or burn them on a CD drive or DVD drive. Then we have some cables. You have other stuff, you see. So if you don't want, you can focus more on these questions. And quickly, 5 minutes and we are done. I don't want to be too long. I give you the big picture, then yourself, you go and read. So, okay, so here we're going to explain more stuff. Now, when it comes to cabling, when you need to connect your monitor to your PC, it depends on the port you have. According to the port you have, then you can use the cable. So we have DVI port and DVI cable. We have display port and display cable. HDMI port. It means if on your PC you have HDMI port, you check on your monitor, you have HDMI port, it means you can use a HDMI cable to connect both. This is how it works. So video and cables, it depends on which port you have on your PC. So you can check this one, very important, and we continue. Okay, also please, when you make payment, for reference, please use your name. Don't use Max or IT course, no, because I don't know. When you make your payment, you put reference your full name and you send me a copy of your receipt, a photo or a proof of payment, so that I will know that it's you, and I put it down, because I have your account file where I put it there. I update, and once Calabrini, you see. So for any, please use your reference, your full name as reference, and you send me a photo or the POP or anything. You can do EFT, cash deposit at ATM, or e-wallet. So it's up to you. So if you have questions, please wait at the end of the presentation. We are almost done. Who want to connect? Um, who? Okay, let me finish. Then feel free to ask your question. We are almost done. 5 minutes and we are done. I don't want to be too long. Maximum 45 minutes. I give you the big picture, then you can go read. So we should be learning. I'll bring also Saturday some cables, and you should know you should identify them, know your port. For example, if I show, I didn't close, I closed it already. Okay, anyway, the day we meet, I can do some demo. And yeah, in the old days, we use this tap to connect mouse and keyboard. Yeah. So I'll bring some equipment. You could see them. Okay, always are not too much important. Now there is something called input device and output device. Input device is a device that will bring data in the PC, like the mouse, the keyboard. When you type, it goes in the PC. Input device. If let me go to your NetAcad. If I go to your NetAcad, it's more easier here. You see at the bottom, you'll see the PC component. You see input device. So here you'll see a lot of input device with explanation. So always we bring information in the PC. Now we have something called output device. What is it? Input, input, input. Please mute. Yeah. Yeah, output device is here. Output device will bring data out of the PC, like a printer. When you print, it goes out. So here you'll see the monitor also is an output device. A projector bring VR headset, printer, you see. Speakers, headphones, we bring data out of the PC. Yeah, so let us stop here for today. Here we just give a lot of information later, and computer disassembly, we don't do that anymore. In the old days, yes. But yeah, so here it's only a video that shows you, because you must get electronic or electricity training for that. For us, we can just change the RAM, the hard drive, and maybe the battery. We can change them. It's very easy. Anything else deep, you must be a technician, a dedicated technician, trained. Okay, so normally we are done. So when you are done, you go to summary, and then you'll see what you studied. Chapter 2, we're not going to do that because you can read, you oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Recording. Yeah, sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, any questions, guys? Any questions? Now it's time for questions. Yeah, so if you want to ask a question, let me check your name. Okay, tell us your name and feel free to ask a question. Huh? Yes, question?
It's Francois, yeah.
Yes.
I would like to know on the 7th of May, when we met at Calabrini, what time from what time to what time, or there is just a
And yes.
meeting in that, or
No, we meet for 1 hour from 9 to 10, or let's say maximum 10:30. Yeah, so we meet in the morning from 9 o'clock to 10. Yeah, 10 o'clock, or latest 10:30 we are done and we go home. Yeah, on Friday. It's not compulsory. It's not compulsory. If you're working, go to work. If you're free and you want to see, yeah, then you can come. It's not compulsory. Questions?
Yeah, hello. Mr. Mark, I
Yes.
just wanted to
Hello.
ask, you speak, Justin
Yes.
speaking here. Yeah, is there anyhow,
Okay.
any way someone can access the modules while you are offline?
Yeah, that's a problem with Cisco. Normally everything is online, so it means you need to you need to you have to be online. If you want to be offline, there is a book. It's a PDF you can buy. Uh, yeah, you can buy, and then you can it's the same content, but it's a book you can check. I think offline.
So there's no way you can download those modules and send it for us, like in
No,
classes or WhatsApp
no, no,
group.
no. This one is a private property from Cisco. There is no way you can download. No. It's online. That's why I say when we finish, even if we finish with 3 months, I'll still give you access for 6 months when you can take your time to go through them step by step. You see, step by step for 6 months.
All right then, thank you.
Okay, pleasure. Any other questions?
Evening, Mr. Max.
Yes, evening.
Evening.
Your name, please.
My name is Olivier,
Yes, Olivier.
and I would like to ask about chapter 2. The time you were starting talking about chapter 2, you disappeared and you come back. You didn't continue about it. You said we don't need to read
Yes.
about chapter 2, or we're gonna keep reading both of chapters.
Okay, let me IT Essential. Chapter 2 is about PC assembly. So PC assembly, in the old days, we had to buy our own equipment. Why? Because at 2001, 2002, we couldn't afford a PC. It was very expensive. 1 million rand, 800,000. It was very expensive. So you go to the shop, you buy your motherboard, you buy your this, and you you create your own PC. But nowadays, it's a bit affordable, it's cheap, and it comes with warranty. So in the old days, we had to create them and to build, to assemble, you see. But nowadays, everything's well done. It comes with warranty. If it is a problem, you call Dell technician or HP technician, we come with a fix, you see. So here it's only some videos. Chapter 2 is only some video they show you. You see, for example, if you want to install a power supply, you're not an electrician or an electronic technician. You must get trained for that. So here they show you some examples in case you want to do it yourself. You see. So chapter 2, it's only some videos to show you some stuff. For if you want to install adapter card, for example, video demonstration, you see. So even nowadays, even myself, if I need to change my hard drive, I go to YouTube. I say, for example, change Dell 5540. Oh, sorry, 5540 laptop RAM, for example. Because each laptop, each manufacturer has its own way, you see. So you come here and we are some guys, they show you, okay, this is how we do, you see. So step by step, and you follow step by step. I was working pretoria with HP, they have their own way. Here I was working with Dell, they have their own way, but you need to follow the steps. In case you want to do something, come here and do step by step. Because if you don't do that and you make a mistake, you can destroy the whole laptop or the whole PC. So rather come here where we show you, see here, for example, you see, you're going to show you do this and screw step by step. After that, you remove the box. It's going to remove. This is going to show you how to remove. You see, even how to change a monitor. You see, it's going to show you. So rather, be humble, do things right, than saying I know everything, you break and you see. So it depends on the type of laptop, or you see. Now that you removed this thing, you see here, for example, you see he's putting the RAM. So this is how, yeah, we study now. See, the RAM, if you see the RAM, without RAM, your monitor will be you won't see anything. You plug it, you see done. If you want to remove the battery, everything, you come here, change what do you want to change, the model of your PC or your laptop, and the component you want to change, and you'll see some step. So chapter 2, we skip it because it's only some videos. If I say skip it, I'm not going to teach you because it's only some videos. But yourself, and you can just have a look. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Have a wonderful
No
evening.
problem. You what? Okay. Good. Okay. Any other question?
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Your name, please.
You talking to Prince, please, Mr. Max?
Yes, Prince.
I'd like to ask you about all the things that you are teaching. Are we allowed to write all of them down, like in the book, or we just?
No. Just read only.
Oh,
No, just
Even the
just
exam-
read only.
even the exam, we don't have to write it down.
Now the exam you see is here. The exam you need to do it, and you can do it many times, 100 times if you want to. The
Okay.
exam is
Mhm.
just there to make sure that you understood the chapter. That's why you can do it 100 times.
Okay.
You see. Yeah, you see here, for example, for chapter 2, the exam for chapter 2, when you click on exam, you can click start, you read, and I think it's this, we say 3, okay? You click submit, it
Okay.
will bring question number 2, you read, and you see, you can do it many times. And when everything is finished,
Mhm.
you'll see a page. Do you want to submit the whole exam? You say yes, then you'll see your mark.
Okay.
You can do it many times. Yeah, it's not. This one is not grade 12 or primary school. No, we are professional.
Okay.
You get your knowledge. You
Mhm.
practice many times. Yeah, that's all, and you get your certificate.
No problem. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, you're welcome. Any other questions? Okay, so if no other questions, then thank you so much. Please don't forget to do your questions. You don't need to submit to me. It's only for you to do your own revision or your own summary. All these questions are taken from the NetAcad. So all the answers are there. You see here, for example, write 3 examples of input device. Mouse or scanner, and write 3 examples of output device. We say monitor, the printer, a projector. Then question number 13, what did you learn the most in this chapter? This one is for yourself. Really, I didn't know about ABCD. Now I know about ABCD. You see. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Please, during the week, study. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you study chapter 1. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, chapter 2, and you do your exams. When you finish studying, you can do your exam. Okay. Thank you so much. And anytime you have questions, the WhatsApp group is there, or can ask me directly.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Okay, have a good evening, guys. Bye-bye.
You too, sir. You too.